Hi, I'm Becky Berry. I'm a career coach. I can help you go from overwhelmed to on your way in your career search. Welcome to my video series, The Fridge Magnet Guide to Careers. The magnet of the moment is it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Here's what I found in my inbox this morning. It's a quote from E.E. Cummings. It takes courage to grow up and become what you really are. Wow, that resonated with me immediately. It's so hard to become who you really are. People are always telling you who you should be, what you should do from the time you're just a little kid in school. Teachers have their ideas, your parents have their ideas, your friends have their ideas. So this quote reminded me of one of my favorite podcast episodes. Srini Rao, in his podcast, The Unmistakable Creative, interviews Elle Luna. I'll give you links to all this at the, on YouTube and in my blog that accompanies this. And in this interview, Elle talks about this idea that really caught my attention. She's talking about the two paths we take in life. The path of should and the path of must. We all know what should is. Should is, you should do this, you should dress this way, you should look this way, you should go to this school, you should go to this church, you should have this job, you should do this career and not that career, you should live here, you should not try this thing you really want to try. And then there's must. Must lives inside us. Must is that voice in our heads that goes, this is what you must do. And if you don't do it, you're not going to be happy. You must do this. So how do we navigate the crossroads, as Elle puts it, of should and must? Because those crossroads come up over and over again in our lives. In the interview, Elle talks about how scary it is to follow our must. And yet, if we follow our must, won't we feel more energy, more power, more light when we're honoring that voice inside of us? Isn't our must who we really are when we strip away all the noise and all the advice and just listen to our inner voices? And hey, our must doesn't have to be some huge, gigantic, world-changing idea. Our must is just living into ourselves. Maybe your must is working with kids who struggle. Maybe your must is getting there and making a difference by organizing that chaotic, crazy project that once you've touched it, all of a sudden becomes achievable. Maybe your must is teaching people technology in a way that builds them up instead of making them feel stupid. Maybe it's cooking for people. Maybe it's providing hospitality. Maybe you have that gift for showing people what they need and being able to frame it in a way that they understand that they need it too, otherwise known as sales. And maybe your must is, right now in your life, doing exactly what you're doing. Being a mom, being a teacher, doing whatever it is you're doing right now. Your must is not always the same. As we grow, as we learn, we identify our must in different ways. And you can find yourself using your must over and over again. Right now in my life, I'm reaping the benefits of living into my must. I finally own that my personality is my personality. I'm irreverent, I'm brash, I'm not scared of things that many people are scared of. I'm always willing to jump into the next thing. And I finally own that only by living into my must, that I must help people, that I must be who I am, will I be able to attract the people I want to work with? Will I be able to attract the people I want to be around? My must has always been helping people appreciate themselves, appreciate their strengths, and to help them figure out where they want to go next. I did it with my students. I did it with my children. I do it with my friends, and now I get to do it with you and my clients. I can help you discover your must and then translate it into a career, because it all boils down to Mr. Cummings' quote. It takes courage to grow and become who you really are. I'm Becky Berry. I'm a career coach. I can help you navigate the crossroads of should and must and live into who you fully are. You can find me at BeckyBerryCoach.com. The greatest compliment you can pay me is to share this video with your friends and to leave me a comment on YouTube. It would also be so awesome if you would share your favorite magnets and motivational quotes on my Facebook page, on my YouTube page, on my blog, so our community can see what inspires all of us. Thanks again for watching.